and welcome back to the Review Realm. It's Sienna, and today we're going to be talking about a new film called Love Hurts, which was released just in time for Valentine's Day. If you don't want to take your girl out to see Captain America: Brave New World, don't worry. There's this film, I guess. This is a review that will contain no spoilers, because to be completely honest, there's no plot. But before we get to it any further, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to the review. So Love Hurts follows Marvin, who is a realtor, and he's the type of guy that knows everyone on his block. All his co-workers love him. He makes treats for the office. He's just a happy guy and someone you can talk to when you're feeling a little down. However, Marvin does have a little troubled past. It turns out that he's a former hitman for his brother named Knuckles. Yes, his name is Knuckles, and no, it's not the Sonic character Knuckles. That would have made the movie a little bit better. But no. One of his former colleagues named Rose is sort of dragging him back into the life of crime because she believes that he needs to confront his past just like every woman believes. You know, they're always dragging men into like these stupid scenarios. Like, you probably could have lived with Marvin and you didn't have to drag him back into the past. You didn't have to kill people, but that's besides the point. We're women. There's that. And yes, Rose and Marvin, there's like a love connection, sort of. However, there's no chemistry like between them, and you're just kind of like, they're in love because the movie says they're in love. Okay, cool, let's keep it going. And this film is the type of film you make when you have all these cool action scenes in your head, and then the studio tells you there actually needs to be somewhat of a plot. To make a film, you know, you need to have a character going from point A to point B, maybe a hero's journey, you know, just smashed in there. The fighting physics in this film make absolutely zero sense. Now, I'm not a physicist, you know, I just know gravity keeps us to the ground. As you can tell, I was a great student in school. But there are some hits that people take, or like stabs, and you're like, you should kind of feel some pain. You know, just maybe if you got stabbed in the hand, you would feel pain, but no. No pain at all. It's just like, go back to fighting. And it just makes no sense. And there's certain kicks that you can tell that they made the actors like drag back and stuff, because you're like, there's no way if you got kicked by a person, you would move that much. Like, I'm just saying, unless Superman came and kicked you, maybe I could believe it, but so there was just some crazy physics type things going on in this film. I couldn't even tell you what happened in this film. I've tried. All I know is he's a realtor. There's some action. People are coming after him. There's people who were like in his past and you're like, oh no. And there's blood and death. And that was the good part. And the big bad, you know, his brother named Knuckles, he drinks boba. Like, what man is drinking boba? I don't know. Boba is like, if you've ever had it, it's kind of weird because you're like drinking and then you have to like chew or there's stuff popping in your mouth. It's a weird experience. It's a whole new world, okay? But there's that. So he's just drinking boba, and this film, I was in the movie theater and I was just laughing the whole time because I was like, you can't make this up. Like, it's every stereotype known to man in an action film, and it's hilarious. Honestly, I just recommend it if you just want a good laugh. They really put the comedy in there and the action, because it's non-stop action. You're like, when is the fighting gonna stop? And I'm a person who likes action, okay? I'm always down for some John Wick. But oh my gosh, I was like, there's more blood? There's more violence? Like, is there gonna be talking in this film? But there's that. I would say it is a good mix of comedy and action. And to be honest, I don't know if I would really recommend this film. You know, like, it's okay. It's an okay film. You do see some violence, which I'm glad about. The comedy is there, but the plot, not really. It doesn't exist, and yeah. But there's that. Go team. Let me know your thoughts down below if you've seen Love Hurts, or if you're going to, or watch a different action movie, maybe John Wick. Now I'm kind of in the mood to watch John Wick. Oh my gosh. It was an adventure, I'll tell you that, this film was, but he could kick butt. As my dad said, he came and watched it with me, and he was like, the guy from 16 Candles is now Jackie Chan, and I was like, he's actually the guy in the Goonies, but close. And yes, now he is Jackie Chan, and he did a great job doing the fighting, the action. He was the best part of the film. Everyone else, I honestly don't care and don't remember, but there's that. Have a great day. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye!